Starfield has been delayed yet again for the second time. Starfield was first delayed last year as Bethesda couldn't meet their November 11th, 2022 release date. We then got the entire Starfield showcase where they confirmed that the game would be out within the next 12 months. Even just a few months ago, Starfield's official website was updated and it still said that the game is coming out in the first half of 2023, aka before July of this year. But then, last week, we got a major update video, which was great, where Bethesda also confirmed the Starfield Direct happening on June 11th, and that the game would be releasing on September 6th, 2023, meaning that the game was silently delayed again. I of course have a lot of thoughts about this, so in today's video we're going to talk about the delay and also discuss how the next 6 months of Starfield could be a non-stop hype train. So sit back and relax and let's get straight to it. So yes, Starfield was obviously delayed again. For the last few months I did still believe that the game would drop in the first half of the year, but over the last couple of weeks I did also start to believe that the game would maybe get delayed one more time, and of course it unfortunately did. First things first, I don't think that we need to worry too much about this. Keep in mind that the game is only coming 3 months after it was originally supposed to come. There's a good chance that they only delayed the game again to avoid the summer, because we all know that video game sales drop drastically in the summertime and sell a lot better around the end of the year. But like I said, it's only 2.5 or 3 extra months. I really doubt that Bethesda have some kind of, major issue with the game that they just need another couple of months to fix. I also think that Bethesda showing us completely raw gameplay in the background footage of this video only shows confidence. I'm also ridiculously jealous of these Bethesda devs that get to play Starfield right now. And yes, I can completely understand why some folks are angry and a little upset that we have to wait, but all I have to say about that is, can we just be thankful that Bethesda and Microsoft aren't putting out another Cyberpunk or Fallout 76 release. We saw just how much of a hit Bethesda's rep took with Fallout 76 alone, and of course, it was nobody's fault but their own. However, Starfield is their chance to make up for that. Starfield is Bethesda's chance to show us that they're still the great company that we all know and love, the company that made amazing open world RPGs. I don't know about you guys, but there is only one Bethesda game which I don't love, which is why I think I have so much faith in Starfield. And look, obviously that's not to say that you're not allowed to be upset or angry, of course you are. Feel what you feel, believe me, I get it, and I'm a little upset myself. But at the end of the day, it's nobody's fault but Bethesda and Microsoft. They shouldn't be confirming release times if they aren't 100% sure. So of course you're allowed to be pissed off, angry, upset. I'm just trying to put a positive view on things. Now I 100% believe that Microsoft and Bethesda are just trying to save face with Starfield. Like I said, they want to show us that they aren't the guys that made Fallout 76. They want to show us that they are still the same fantastic company that made Morrowind, Oblivion, Fallout 3, Skyrim, even Fallout 4. This is Todd Howard's dream game, and I genuinely think that one of the big reasons for all of these delays and setbacks is just so that Todd can try and do absolutely everything that he wants to do with this game. We always non-stop are hearing about the amount of cut content from Bethesda games. Skyrim's Civil War questline, for example, was originally going to be a lot more in depth. We were going to be able to properly rise through the ranks and even pick and choose where and how we attack enemy bases, build an army and so much more. Fallout 4 was originally going to have an underwater vault city, for God's sake, and all of this cool stuff had to be cut, and that's just 2 examples. I honestly think that these delays are just so then Bethesda can obviously fix the game's bugs and stuff like that, but also add in content that would have had to be cut if they didn't delay. Now look, I honestly don't think that we need to worry about a 90-day wait. That's it, guys. It's only around 90 days of a delay. I really just don't see a reason to stress. Like I said before, I can't imagine that there's some major issue with the game that could get fixed in just 90 days, but I mean, what do I know? I'm not a game developer. Now one thing I think that we really do need to talk about is that the next 6 months are going to be non-stop hype for Starfield, at least we can presume. We saw it with Fallout 4 and even Fallout 76, the 6-month window leading up to the release date is going to be non-stop hype. Now I don't think that we're going to get any new information at all before Starfield Direct. We may get a new Constellation Questions video before then, since it has been confirmed that they are taking questions for it soon. But after Starfield Direct, it is going to be non-stop, at least probably. We're gonna see more teasers and trailers, interviews, more Constellation questions. Maybe they'll even go back and start releasing some more of the videos like they did with the Into the Starfield series, back when we used to get entire videos just centered around Vasco, for example. There's a very high chance that they will go back and start doing these things again. But we are in it now, guys. This is when the hype starts. Now, like I said, I don't think that we will see any new stuff besides a new Constellation questions video until June, but after the Starfield Direct, it's very likely going to be non-stop. We are going to have tons of new information coming out a lot, hopefully new gameplay footage coming out a lot, stuff that we can break down over the next few months. This is when the hype era begins. But just very quickly going back to the 3-month delay, I genuinely don't think that this is a reason to worry, and I especially don't think that it's a reason to give Bethesda a ton of hate. I'm seeing them get so much shit recently for this short delay, and I just don't think that it's justified. I mean, they're going to get hate for a delay, but they'll also get hate for releasing a broken and buggy game, so it just seems like they can't win. I will say if Starfield after 2 delays still releases in an extremely buggy and broken state, I will be very disappointed and angry with Bethesda myself. Now look, of course Starfield is going to release with some bugs. We should all expect that. It's not possible to create a game of this size, of this scale, without bugs at launch. There are going to be some broken mechanics, probably some glitchy quests, some minor armor clipping, etc. But what I mean is I'll be angry if the game release is completely broken, like that of Fallout 76 or Cyberpunk 2077's release. If the game is non-stop crashing, if the performance is awful, if NPCs are spawning right in front of you, combat hits aren't hitting, major FPS drops, etc. I could go on, but that's when I'll be mad. As of right now, I don't think Bethesda deserve the hate that they're currently getting. Of course, a majority of people are very happy, very excited. It's just the negative folks are always louder than the positive folks, unfortunately. So again, expect minor bugs, but we are in the official hype window now. I am very much looking forward to what Bethesda have to offer, what they'll be showing us in the next few months and all the rest of it, but that is pretty much my thoughts, guys. Super short one for you today, just to address all of the concerns that I have and some of the stuff that I think is quite positive coming from this delay. So anyway, if you did enjoy the video, please do drop it a like for me. It really does help out more than you can imagine. And if you are new around here and you're excited for the next 6 months of hype, consider subscribing because we're going to be covering absolutely all of it. Breakdowns, speculation, information, all of that good Starfield stuff happens over here. So if that's your vibe, consider joining us. We're also really hoping to hit 5,000 subscribers sometime soon. So if you do subscribe and help us reach that goal, I thank you all so much for the support. I also lastly just want to give a big thank you and shout out to our new channel members for joining us, Jesse Cole, Space Loic and Maze. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate your continued support towards myself and the channel as a whole. I honestly couldn't do this without you guys, so thank you so much for being channel members. With all of that said and done, I thank you all so much for watching, and as always I really hope to see you in the next one.